Welcome back, everybody, to Read Only Memories, this little point-and-click game. Very interesting. If you don't remember from the first video, or episode, whatever you want to call it, we're actually looking for this guy named Tomcat at the Stardust place. Our friend Hayden was supposed to go meet with this guy before he got kidnapped, and we don't know what's going on, so we're just going to pick it up. You know, your Crasola oveda isn't doing very well, Ryan. Have you been overwatering it? Sometimes things just rattle up. You have no idea what you're saying. Don't plants need lots of water? It's actually a succulent, and since I'm assuming you leave the window open all the time, it should get more than enough water just from the occasional rain blowing in. Speaking of the rain, your decorative plant may be doing poorly, but the mildew in your drywall is flourishing. We have more important things to worry about. Okay, Ryan. Still, I'll keep an eye on it. Oh. It's almost time Hayden had scheduled. It's almost the time Hayden had scheduled to meet with that Tomcat guy. We should make our way to the Stardust soon. Your city map is updated with the location. So this is the Stardust Club? What's this over here? Oh, that's our place. Okay. This is Hayden's apartment, which for some reason it's fuzzy. Oh wait, if I click on it, the picture changes. Right, okay. Well, this looks like the place, assuming the flashing neon signs are telling the truth. From the sound of the music, things are already underway at Stardust. Hopefully you can find Tomcat inside and some answers. A 2060 ZS Coupe, perfect for letting everyone know you spent a fortune of credits on the car. You push the car. It didn't do shit. You tap on the glass, the plant doesn't seem to notice. These planters are completely self-contained. Welcome to Stardust. Hold up there, you got an ID? Alright, looks good to me. Welcome to Stardust. This is the place. Have you ever been here before, Ryan? This is my first time, but I don't think it will be my last. The atmosphere is certainly exciting. I'm particularly impressed by some of the more subtle effects the music and lights are having on your automatic nervous system. Try not to let yourself get too entranced, at least not until we have achieved our goal. Anyway, where do you think we should start? Let's check the bar. Good idea. Maybe the bartender can tell us where to find Tomcat. It's not even a spinning chair. It only looks like one. Aw, boo. Don't drink drinks that aren't yours. Aw. Rad dancer. Let's talk to you. Hey friend, what can I do for you? I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions. Sure, but first, let's get you a drink. What'll it be? How about Scotch drop and roll? How about Scotch drop and roll? So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's in that? Dictionary. The free and open alcoholpedia says half Irish cream and half butterscotch schnapps with the caramel hard candy dropped in it. Does Scotch drop and roll sound good? Sounds good to me. Alright. Huh, alright, you got it. Coming right up. Yeah! Scotch drop and roll served. That does look good. I would drink that. Now, what is it you need to know? I'm meeting with Tomcat. You know where they are. I'm pretty sure I saw Tomcat come in earlier, but I don't know where they went off to. I'd ask what you're meeting about, but I know they like to keep that kind of stuff quiet. Maybe try looking out on the dance floor. If they come around over here, I'll tell them someone's looking. Tell me more about yourself. Oh, ha ha ha. I should introduce myself. My name is Majid. I've been manning the bar at Stardust for longer than I'd like to admit. I owned a I've owned it a little bit longer than that. What did you do before Stardust? Mostly got myself into trouble when I immigrated from Pakistan. I didn't have a whole lot of employable skills, but I'm real big and know how to crack skulls, so that's what I did. In the end, I guess I wasn't cut out for that line of work, and after one close shave too many, I got out. I had enough cash saved up to buy this place, which was a hole at the time. The rest is history. Ha ha ha. I'm sure it sounds more exciting than it was. Don't places like this come and go in a flash? That's true, and it was true about the Stardust. The first 6 months was great, but after that interest dried up and the kids moved on to the next big thing. But I suppose I'm just a stubborn guy and kept throwing good money after bad. Ha! After 2 years, things started to pick back up again. We got some regulars around. They started bringing in enough new folk, and it reached critical mass pretty quick. We're looking for Hayden, a friend who has gone missing. Do you know him? Hayden? Older guy? Does some kind of computer work at Parallax? I think I know who you're talking about. Don't know a thing about him being missing, though. He comes in here every couple of weeks, hangs out at the bar and chats with people. Typical stuff. Doesn't really seem like his scene, but I think he comes in to scout young programming talent. I can ask around, find out if anyone has seen him lately. I'll let you know. Well, it was nice meeting you, but I gotta get back to work. I'll keep an eye out for Tomcat and send them your way if I see them. Good luck. Alright, so he exhausted all of his dialogue. Let's... Is there more? Arcade Punk. Okay. Let's, you know, let's talk to the Arcade Punk. Actually... Scan your ID and play Mega Phobinter. Whoa, what the hell? This is interesting. This is interesting. I'm pretty good at this. Hooray, you survived and got a score of 40. Oh my god, 42,700. Good, now let's get away from this creepy game. Oh, that's all it was? Oh, boo. Talk. Okay, Punk. Hey, have you checked out Mega Phobinter? Heard the machine was donated to Stardust recently, but it's been having problems since it got here. Hey, something doesn't seem right once you get to the boss, you know? It's an arcade cabinet. One of the most go shooting a soul blasting is fun you'll have this side of the bay. Hands off the joystick, buzzer. I'm sorry. Not a good idea. The headphones radiation could screw with the logic board inside the game cabinet, and if that happens, the unexplainable would transpire. Okay. They look really hyped. Hype dancer. Alright, let's dance in. Do you go by the name Tomcat? Oh, Tomcat? Yeah, I think I was dancing with a person by that name a bit ago. No idea where they are now. Try checking the bar. They got some wicked drinks, by the way. Okay. No, never mind. Let's talk to you again. Let's dancing. Dance. Yeah, it's Let's Dance in City over here. What up, Rad Dancer? Hey, what's up? Having a good time? How's the night treating you, buddy? Everything's sinking. Okay. Maybe I should ask the relevant questions. I was wondering if you know anybody named Tomcat. Nah, sorry, never heard of him. You should check the bar. You have no name. Yes, what do you want? Hello, I'm looking for a person named Tomcat. What the hell? So you head right up to the chick with the ears, because of course she'd have the cat name. I get it. Unfreaking believable. Don't keep burning on it. I'm just asking around. I've already asked everyone else. Pff, nice save, jerk. Listen, I'm cruising for cuties, and I don't appreciate you blocking the view. I don't know where Tomcat is, so shove off. Okay, let them know I'm looking for them if you see them. Yeah, alright, whatever. Just get moving. What a bitch. Hey there. I heard you were looking for me. What can I do for you? Are you Tomcat? The one and only, although I prefer if you keep it a little quieter than you have been. I do my share of moseying on both sides of the law, if you know what I mean. Is that why that woman was giving me such a hard time? Nah, Jess is just a bit of a prickly pear. She'd probably give hell to just about anyone who wandered up and started bothering her with something, don't matter what. To what do I owe the pleasure of our meeting here? A friend of mine, Hayden, has gone missing. We found a note saying he was going to meet you. Hayden is missing? Well, that's sour news indeed. I see you got his little ROM with you, so I'll give you a benefit of the doubt for now. You know about me and my creation? Hayden never mentioned your involvement to me. Sure thing, hun. I helped reprogram the back end on your OS so that the AI code Hayden wrote for you would interface properly with the network. I have a distressing lack of information of my own creation. Hayden never saw fit to inform me on what went into designing my programming. Is there anything else you can tell me? Not much more on that end. I don't really have much to do with your core AI routines, so I can't really elaborate. Sorry, dear. Anything else I can help with? How did you know Hayden? Hayden and I met not long after my blackout ran out when he hired me for my expertise in cracking the Lips OS. It puzzled me at the time, since he's very sharp himself, he could have handled it himself. I think he just wanted someone working on it off the books. He ain't the most straightforward man. My computer runs on Lips OS. I didn't know ROMs did too. Do you know why he may have gone missing? I'm not real sure. He was super hush-hush about his work on Turing, and that might have made Parallax upset. They're working on their own projects, and I'm certain Hayden had some kind of intellectual property clause written into his contract with them. That would just mean he would get fired, maybe even sued, but I can't imagine they would disappear him. That ain't the CIA or anything. My computer runs on Lips OS. I didn't know ROMs did too. The Live Intelligence Processing System is the primary operating system old Parallax computers used to run on, but the company has since expanded it to make it especially useful for the ROMs. It's real heavy on learning algorithms, so it can tailor itself to each user's habitat, and it functions though using a distributed mesh network for non-essential public files. You do realize you're the only one who understands all that gibberish, right? Yikes! Y'all sure don't pull punches, huh? Ryan, don't be so rude. Besides, I could understand him just fine. Why couldn't you? Nah, let me try to condense it. I'm basically saying all ROMs connect to other ROMs within range, and they share any files among themselves that the user hasn't flagged as private. It is a handy dense population area like Neo San Francisco, since it can bypass regular telecom nodes to access the internet. Out in the sticks though, you're stuck connecting to regular old pipes. Yuck. What was Hayden working on? Mostly that little guy you got there. I'm sure he had his fingers in a lot of pies, but Turing is all I knew about. Seriously though, what is Jess? Tell us about yourself. Sure. You may have heard of me in the news. About 10 years ago, I hacked into Parallax's main ROM servers. Caused one hell of a stink, if I do say so myself. People were arguing back and forth whether I was a kid genius or a malicious criminal. Earned myself an enforced net blackout for a few years, but I think it was worth for the prestige. So which was it? Kid genius or malicious criminal? Why hacking Parallax? I guess I did it to see if I could. I mean, Parallax is a mighty big target, bigger than the government in many ways. With as many ROMs as they have on the market, they need some of the toughest darn security in the world. Hahaha, I don't know. I didn't really do it to steal anything, but if I had to break an awful lot of eggs to crack my way in, I chalk up to the exuberance of youth, and now I try to stay on the straight and narrow mostly sometimes. What's with the accent? Are you from the South? No, dear. I'm California, born and raised. I read a lot of books during my mandated blackout, and I just happened to get into novels about down south. I like to imagine myself as a bit of a southern belle, or maybe I just like having 3 walk-in closets full of clothes. Ha ha ha. Seriously though, what is Jess's problem? Don't you worry about Jess none. She just don't have a lot of patience when talking to genotypical folks like us. She's had to deal with a lot of awful pricks. Because, well, probably shouldn't judge her just yet. Good call. How's it suit you, hun? It's okay, so how do we find Hayden? I'm not really sure, hun, but I guess it might help if we knew why he went missing in the first place. I'll sit here and ask around a bit. People know me, and they sure ain't gonna talk to a newbie like yourself. Why don't you hop back over to Hayden's place and grab the data cache out of his computer for me? It'll either be here or across the street getting some ramen. We can go over his research notes and see if we can't find a reason for him being vanished. Alright, I'll come back when I have the data cache. Good luck, Turing. Keep him out of trouble. Actually, I want to talk to you a bit more. Probably shouldn't bother him till we know more. You had to leave your drink at the bar. Didn't I drink my drink? I want my drink. Welcome to Stardust. I meant to get my drink. What are you having? I didn't drink my thing. So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's in that? Same thing as last time. Sounds good. Items. Drink it. That hit the spot. Yeah, I finally drank my drink. Now I'm going to leave. Alright, so we're going back over to Hayden's place. Halt, citizen. This has been cordoned off by the Neo San Francisco Police Department as part of an ongoing investigation. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized to allow anyone to enter this location. This is my friend's place. Is everything okay? I'm sorry, citizen, but I cannot give comment on any currently ongoing investigation. If you would like to leave your contact information with me, I can forward your inquiry to the detective in charge, who will get in touch with you as soon as it is feasible. They may have questions for you. Thank you in advance for your cooperation, citizen. Listen, I really need to get in there. That will not be possible, citizen. The area has been preserved as a pristine condition for the collection of evidence. Only authorized Neo San Francisco Police Department personnel may enter. I am required to inform you that I am set to level 2 guard mode, and any effort to make unauthorized entry will be met with non-lethal force sufficient to incapacitate. I apologize, but I must ask you to move along. Loitering around in an active investigation area is prohibited by city statute, and I am authorized to issue the citation of a fine to any persons found to be doing so. We should go ahead and get moving, Ryan. That was fruitless. I did not expect the police to get involved so quickly. Typically, they would refuse to open an investigation on a missing person until at least 48 hours had passed. Still, we need to get in there and get that data cache. Do you have any ideas, Ryan? I have a contact with the new San Francisco Police Department. Maybe we should just let the police take over. Who would that be? I found no such connection when I compiled your personal history. Lexi, she's kind of new to this jurisdiction, but she'll talk to me. Jurisdiction. Give me a moment, Ryan. Oh, I see now. Detective Lexi Rivers. She used to date your sister. I must have missed that link in your history somehow. You have a very poor net presence, Ryan. It makes anticipating your needs more difficult. Actually, I prefer it that way. Well, setting aside your unreasonable distaste for technology, I agree with your suggestion. Her online profile suggests that she might be willing to work with us off the books, so to speak. A considerable boon, since I would prefer to maintain the clandestine nature of this investigation for now. Let us go and find Miss Rivers to request assistance. That would be Detective Rivers Turing. Oh, right. Should I refresh my protocols for handling titles around Detective Rivers? That's definitely what I would recommend. Done and done. We wouldn't want any social faux pas, would we, Ryan? Now, lead the way. The new San Francisco police station for the Richmond district. It has all the charm of, well, any other old police department. The wall feels fragile. Maybe someone punched or kicked these dents and... Can I get back to that desk? You technically already have a desk job. Ow. This old looking desk has a ton of paperwork on it. What is this? A map is showing police activity in near San Francisco. Can I interface with my headphones? You sync up the headphones and the police scanner begins to broadcast in your ears. Dispatch, we have a bunch of drunk and rowdy teens down by the railway at Dolores Park requesting additional units. Can I interface? Can't get close enough to the computer. Can I do my ID card? Screen bloops, but it doesn't really do anything. Okay. You don't need to share your ID to the police, Rom. It knows who you are with it via facial rectus scan. Okay. Maybe touching the front desk attendant isn't such a good idea. I meant to talk to him. Welcome to the Richmond District near San Francisco Police Station, Citizen Ryan. How may I be of assistance today? I'm looking for Detective Lexi Rivers. Tell her it's Ryan. Please give me a few moments to get in contact with Detective Rivers. Thank you for your patience. Unfortunately, Detective Rivers is out on assignment at the Met, but she has given me her authorization to send you her way. You can find her by the Carousel Building and Golden Gate Park, but I will caution you to take extra care. She is working an investigation right now, and we are not responsible for your safety should you approach. Is there anything else I can help you with? Is there anything you can tell me that's newsworthy? I am not authorized to comment on any ongoing investigations, but the protests outside Genis are a hot human interest topic. Perhaps you should look around there. Feel free to note the assistance of the Neo San Francisco Police Department in your article. Is there anything else I can help you with? My friend's apartment is being cordoned off. Can you tell me why? I apologize, citizen, but I'm not authorized to comment. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Have a good day, Citizen Ryan. GG Park. Sharply dressed woman. Hello, little robot. Hello, I'm Alfie I-83. How may I help you? Would you like some cool, refreshing water? Sure. Sure thing. Please wait. Okay, here you go. Water levels, okay. Would you care to donate some credits to the ROM Recycling for a Greener Earth Foundation? Sure. Thank you so much. Just got a ROM yesterday. It's an Apollo Mark 7 model. I'm having a lot of mixed feelings about this whole wearing a hat in the breezy day thing. Why spend credits on something yet expensive coffee when there's a ROM park handing out free water? I didn't realize he was handing out free water. Froyo stand. You can't get Froyo today. The entire stand was destroyed. Oh yeah! Lexi! Can't you see I'm busy here? Hey Ryan. Long time. Give me a few minutes to wrap this up before you start twisting my arm about whatever you need, okay? I swear, you wouldn't believe the amount of paperwork I have to file over a damned wrecked Froyo stand. By the way, how's your sister doing? She's fine. What's with the Froyo stand? I don't know if you've heard, but we've got some phantom robot on the loose that everyone is calling Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy! Sorry, Tenacious D. Supposed to be a hero of the people or something, but I have no idea what smashing a Froyo stand has to do with it. I think it's just a bunch of kids scurrying around at night and committing some light vandalism. But the brass said to take it seriously, so that's what I'm gonna do. Not like I have real cases I could be working on or actual criminals to be hunting down. If I had known that this is all they would give me, I would have never transferred. What's the problem with you? I'm too young for full detective, I'm too big of a hothead, I've got a history, I've got implants, take your pick. I transferred because the credits were good. I thought being in a bigger city would mean I'd get more to work on some bigger cases. Instead, I'm stuck chasing ghosts and dead ends. So yeah, I have plenty of spare time to help you with whatever you got, Ryan. It's gotta be better than dealing with this crap. Hold on one sec, let me finish up with this guy. What the fuck? So, fill me in. What's going on? An old friend of mine, Hayden, has gone missing. Shoot, that's no good. I'm sorry. How long have they been gone? If it's been less than 48 hours, I can't start doing anything officially. I can't even really argue with that rule. They'll probably show up eventually. Maybe they just went on a trip. Unfortunately, Detective, things are a bit more serious than that. I'm Hayden's personal ROM, and I was witness to his kidnapping. Just prior to his being taken, my owner instructed me to seek help should anything bad happen. Now I believe he was expecting it. I have enlisted Brian for his assistance. I can assure you Hayden was taken by force, and that time is of the essence. We need your help if we're going to track him down. Shoot, in that case, you should forward me your video of him being abducted and I'll open up an investigation. I'm not sure I'd be put on the case, conflict of interest at all, but I can keep tabs on things for you. I was hoping we could keep this off the books. Yes, Hayden is a senior researcher at Parallax, and I know he was working on some very high-profile projects for the company. It's quite likely that he was taken by somebody with enough money and influence to ensure an official investigation goes nowhere. You yourself have already cast doubt on your superior's judgment. Furthermore, we know there is already some kind of investigation currently ongoing. We were stopped from entering Hayden's apartment by the NSFPD ROM. You know, you're a bit chattier than most ROMs. I guess it makes sense that Parallax gets the shiniest new toys, huh? I'll see what's going on in the department. I don't know what I can do if someone inside is actually dirty, but I can pass information to you if I decide my superiors aren't taking the investigation seriously. They wouldn't have left only one bot in charge if it was something important. Hopefully it's unrelated. I'll get back to you on it soon. Just relax and we'll figure this out. Promise. Could you radio the guard ROM to let us in? No way, not gonna happen. If there's already an investigation, I'm not just gonna let you waltz in and tamper with evidence. At least give me a day to make sure they're doing the job right. We can't wait a day, Lexi. Hayden might not have that long. Look, I'm taking this seriously, and so should you. If Hayden is in real danger, you stumbling after whoever took him is just gonna get you killed. I don't need that kind of crap on my conscience. Let me do my job. You're gonna put his life in danger because you don't want to stir the pot? You know I can handle myself, Lexi. You've been there. Sure you can, all the way up until you don't. Just let it go, Ryan. I'm not gonna be the one watching your sister cry over your casket. I'll handle this. We have a better shot if we work it from both ends. I'll be careful, Lexi. I just want to help my friend. There, Ryan. We're not gonna do it that way. I lost too much playing fast and loose before I joined the force, and while I don't have a stick up my ass about regs, I'm not gonna send an untrained civilian into this alone. Let me do my job. I don't want you to get hurt. Alright, I hear you, Lexi. You better. Now get out of here. I still gotta finish up this Froyo thing. I'll call you with the details about the case later. Well, that didn't go how I hoped, but maybe it isn't a total loss. I have another idea on how to get us both inside the apartment. Awesome, what is it? I need to get my hands on Detective River's police identification badge. I can detect its outline in the fabric of her jacket pocket. I'll need to be considerably closer to pull its data. We can't risk being too obvious. I'm sure you can come up with some way for me to scan it. I have faith in you, Ryan. Topics everywhere. The humanity of it. Those are nice headphones, but I'm busy. Damn it. What about my ID card? I know who you are, Ryan. What if I show it to this asshole? Wow, those headphones are pretty A1. The chatter of the Neo SFPD system. Police streams. Those are ears. Is this even legal? Water pump. You activate the water pump, stopping the water flow. Oh, he was giving out water and I stopped it. Damn it. Hello, I'm Alfie. Would you like some cool? Sure. Oh, you already seem to have a full glass of cool, refreshing water. I'll just wait here for you to finish it. Alfie's teachers are completely full. Drink. That hit the spot. He has no water now. There we go. Alfie. Yes. Sure thing. I'll refill that right away. Please wait. Oh, this is embarrassing. I seem to have run out of cool, refreshing water. Water level's not okay. Water level's not okay. I'll be right back. Oof. Perfect. That's all I needed. Okay, so now what? Hey! What the hell are you two doing with my ID? Oh, excuse me, Detective Rose. I noticed it fell out of your pocket after that wayward ROM crashed into you, and I wanted to make sure it didn't get lost in the shuffle. Huh? Thanks. What hit me? You said it was a ROM? Yes, it seemed to... Yes, it seemed to be following faulty programming of some kind. Perhaps it was someone that damaged this vendor's service cart. It's headed off in that direction. Guess I should check it out. Not like I have any other leads. Hey, you, Froyo guy, tag along with me in this case. I need you to identify it. Who, me? But I gotta attend my stand. Cut the crap. It's not going anywhere, and the robot I posted will make sure nobody messes with the crime scene. Yes, ma'am. And you. Don't think I don't know you're up to something, Ryan. Keep your nose clean. I'll be in touch. As I was saying, let me keep it under my hat for now. I want to prove my usefulness to the investigation beyond my ability to do net searches. Forgive me for being a bit dramatic. We should return to Hayden's. Yeah, let's get our ass back here. Identification scan. No authorization found. This is Detective Lexi Rivers, badge number 881126. I will be entering the crime scene with my assistant to gather evidence. Please move out but maintain the perimeter. Of course, Detective Rivers. Good luck with your investigation. So, are you impressed yet? Have I proven my youthfulness, Ryan? You don't need to prove anything to me, Turing, but good job. Thank you. At times I feel my inexperience may be holding us back, but I will continue to do my best to assist you. I just wish Hayden had given me more practical training to deal with this kind of situation. Or even just being out and about in general. It can be a bit overwhelming at times. How did that work with Lexi's voice anyway? Can't that police bot see us? Well, I'm not sure I'd call that seeing. The new SF police department uses a government rebuild of an old Robodyne 6300. They're antique enough that I'm surprised they aren't in a museum. Their optics are a paltry 10 megapixels, and it was child's play for me to modulate my forward display into a tight beam of an image aimed directly into its lens. Also transmitted the credentials we got from Detective Rivers' badge earlier. I probably could have gotten away with just that, but better safe than sorry when impersonating an officer of the law. Frankly, I'm rather embarrassed for that ROM. The poor thing is older than your computer. But enough about that. Let's get the data cache and return the Tomcat. What? Oh, no. No, no, no. Our apartment. What do they do to my home? Who could have done this? Geez, that graffiti looks like Human Revolution stuff. Why would they come after us, though? Why would they break our things? I don't know what to do, Ryan. This place, these items, they're all I have of Hayden. What if he's gone for good? What will I do if I can't find him? Don't worry, Turing. We'll find him. You're right. I apologize for the emotional outburst, Ryan. Let's look around and see if we can find the data cache in all this mess. We don't have time to waste. Pure tech scum. Humanity has changed rapidly in the last century. Hybridization of the human genome and a wide variety of cybernetic augmentations has the human revolution viewpoint diluted the purity and strength of its species. You're the same thing? I think you're right about this human revolution propaganda, but I don't know why they'd come after Hayden. I know they don't like Parallax because they think advanced technology in general is bad, but they spent most of their time going after hybrids and cyborgs. That's why they're protesting at Genius now. I'll run some deep meshnet searches and see if anything turns up. Empty desk. The desk has been ransacked and tagged with spray paint. The view is marred by graffiti and splintered glass. A ROM piece has been embedded in the high-res screen. I think the data cache is gone, Ryan. We've searched everywhere, and it just isn't here. I hate to return to Tomcat empty-handed, but this leaves us twisting in the wind. Perhaps they can point us in a new direction. The data cache is no longer our main objective, but it would be nice to know where it is and why it was taken. Maybe someone is framing Human Revolution. Maybe they really are just vandals and stole it all to sell. That's a distinct possibility, Ryan. I just don't have enough personal experience with the Human Revolution to give you an honest answer. The information on the meshnet is extremely conflicting and desperately polarized. Some of it paints them as neo-druid nature lovers, the other as bigoted Luddites stuck in the past. Perhaps we could... Ryan? What the fuck just happened? Well, I guess we'll all find out what happened next time when we come back for Chapter 2.